In your job as a caregiver, you're the lifeline for those you care for, whether it's children, aging parents, relatives, or anyone else. And often the role can be so consuming that it leaves you with less energy and less time to take care of yourself. Although meeting your loved one's needs is a central part of your life, your needs are equally important. If you are not well, the quality of the care you provide to others in your life will surely decline. In this video lesson, we'll talk about stress and what happens to our bodies when we're experiencing a stressful situation. What's most important is that you can recognize the signs of stress before they take a toll on your physical and mental well-being. We'll wrap up with a few simple techniques and tips to help you stay calm, healthy, and able to take care of your loved ones. We're all too familiar with the negative causes of stress, like a disagreement with a spouse, a reprimand from a supervisor, sitting in traffic when you're late for an appointment, or having to shell out for an unexpected car repair. And then there are positive causes of stress too, like getting married, having a baby, or making a big purchase like a car or a house. Our bodies are biologically wired to react to stress. Since the time of cavemen, humans have exhibited the fight or flight response. That is, when confronted with a threatening situation, our bodies prepare to either attack or run. Even though you don't usually find yourself needing to flee from a wild animal, you are confronted on a daily basis with situations that might trigger the fight or flight reaction. And your body reacts the same way bodies have reacted for thousands of years. It releases hormones such as adrenaline to prepare you to defend yourself or run away. Blood moves from your digestive tract to the muscles, heart, and lungs. Your respiration increases. Your body feels tense or excited or both. And your senses are heightened too. You may see, hear, and smell better when you're under stress. A pounding heart, heavy sweating, dry mouth, nausea, and dizziness are all signals that your body is responding to stress. A certain amount of stress is perfectly normal. It keeps us alert if we need to change direction, deal with a situation where we feel threatened, or have to adjust our thoughts or actions to meet new situations or circumstances. When the amount of stress we feel becomes excessive, it's called distress. Remember all those daily hassles we talked about a minute ago? The fight or flight reaction consumes a great deal of energy. If it happens 5, 6, 10 times a day, imagine what it can do to your body. Some people may even suffer from stress syndrome, where they are conditioned to respond with fight or flight by their jobs, lifestyle, values, financial state, or even family situation. A person who has stress syndrome will eventually begin to show physical and emotional symptoms. They may experience digestive problems like abdominal cramps, indigestion or heartburn or diarrhea. Or they could develop hypertension, backaches, headaches, muscle spasms and cramps, muscle and skeletal tension. All parts of the body can be affected and can cause long-term negative effects. Behavioral changes might include changes in sleep patterns or even insomnia, chronic fatigue, loss of appetite or overeating, inability to concentrate, irritability, and social withdrawal. At this point, it's time to find ways to reduce the pressure. The key to controlling or eliminating these signs and symptoms of stress is to recognize what specific situations or circumstances cause you to have these reactions. Ideally, you'd be able to avoid these situations, but that's easier said than done. Luckily, there are a few techniques that actually work. Practice using some of the following tips and you'll reduce the effects of that fight or flight stress reaction. Technique number 1 is as simple as breathing. When under stress, you breathe more rapidly, which interferes with the oxygen balance in the body. This can lead to dizziness, fatigue, or depression. A pausing breath not only gives your body extra oxygen, but it also gives time to reflect on what's causing the stress. You can even practice this one right now while I walk you through the steps. Number 1, straighten your back and clear your mind. Number 2, breathe in deeply through your nose until your lungs are as full as possible. Number 3, slowly count to 3 while holding your breath. And finally, exhale through your nose slowly and evenly, completely emptying your lungs. Practice this exercise several times. To help you form your new habit, you might try tying a string around your finger to serve as your cue to take a couple of deep, cleansing breaths. Before long, it will become an automatic response when you begin to feel signs of stress. The second technique is called full body relaxation, in which you consciously and deliberately relax all of your skeletal muscles. Try this exercise when you have a block of 20 to 30 minutes, when you know you will not be interrupted, or even when you're hoping to fall asleep. By the end of your session, you'll feel refreshed and relaxed. First, find a quiet, dimly lit spot. Remove anything that feels restrictive, like jewelry or tight clothes, and remove your eyeglasses if you wear them. Lie down or sit in a comfortable position. Take several pausing breaths with your eyes closed. Starting with your toes, concentrate on each area of your body from bottom to top. Think about relaxing the muscles in each area: toes to feet, calves to thighs, buttocks, lower back, torso, upper back, and your neck. Move through slowly and peacefully, making sure the tension is gone from one area before moving on to the next. Once your entire body is relaxed, remain still for 5 minutes. The third technique isn't really a technique at all, it's exercise. We all know exercise is good for our physical health, but as a stress reducer, it's crucial. Physical activity gives your body an outlet for the energy that builds up throughout your day. And when you find an activity that is also fun and requires your attention, you're giving your mind a reprieve from thinking about the things that are causing your stress. Even if you can only get out for a brisk 10-minute walk, you'll still benefit. Or why not try some yoga or stretching exercises? The internet is full of videos that will guide you through simple exercises that take only a few minutes of your time, but will give you the much-needed refresher in the middle of a strenuous day. This leads us to the topic of eating a balanced diet. We know we're supposed to, right? But caregiving often requires that we eat on the go, and we fall back on over-processed convenience foods. Unfortunately, they do very little to nourish our bodies. In fact, they can have the opposite effect, leaving us sluggish and irritable. How about adjusting your own idea of convenience food? A cheeseburger and fries from a drive-thru is convenient, but so is a piece of fresh fruit and a carton of yogurt. A supersized, sugar-laden soda is convenient, but so is the bottle you fill with water from your own tap. Think back to what you ate yesterday. Did it give you the energy you needed? Be honest. Then think about what you could have eaten instead that would satisfy your hunger and fuel your body. And then take action so that you have some of those healthy food options for today. A little planning in advance will help you make better choices when it's time to eat. At this point, you might be asking, when will I find the time for all of this? And the simple answer is, you must find the time. Remember your hobbies and take breaks, however brief, whether it's making a phone call to a friend, reading a book, playing a sport, or walking on the beach. You will be better able to care for others if you make time for small pleasures. A little mindfulness can go a long way. Simply thinking about positive changes can lead you to make positive changes. It doesn't have to be all at once. When you finish this video lesson, jot down some personal care goals. Post your goals where you'll see them regularly and commit to yourself that you'll meet your goals. At the end of a week, revisit your list and, more importantly, the results. Do you feel better? Do you have more energy? Maybe a little less heartburn? Did you sleep better? Write your goals again next week. Add 1 or 2 new ones. Before long, you'll have made so many simple changes that really didn't require much effort at all. But you will be a new you, and you will be that capable, strong caregiver that your loved one needs. If you do find that you are feeling depressed, exhausted, or anxious about the future of your loved one, don't be afraid to ask for and accept help that is offered to you. Help is available through both online and in-person support groups for caregivers, as well as from counselors or therapists. In addition to professional help, don't be afraid to seek help from friends, family, or hire a home care company to relieve you for a few hours a day or week so you can take care of yourself. For more information, call LifeStyle Options Home Health Services at 888-342-4636 or visit our website at www.lifestyleoptions.com.